This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Rachel Fife.
Well, welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Now, if you are looking for year-round educational or recreational programs for your kids, well, that resource is closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Lina Lumme, with the Youth Center. Lina, how is it going?
It's great. Thank you for having me on the show.
Well, we're really excited to hear about the Youth Center and all it has to offer. So tell us all about it.
Absolutely. We're a local nonprofit helping kids discover their passion and purpose. Thanks. I'm excited to share the work that we do, our impact and unique opportunities that shape young people. The Youth Center opened their doors in 1952 with the donation of a land, and we served 50 kids. Over 70 years later now, we've impacted 3 generations. Our mission is simple: to transform children's lives, one family at a time, through our educational, recreational, and social programs. And the poverty in California is at the record high, so people do need us, and families are struggling in our community. So the need is here and the need is urgent. And that's where the Youth Center steps in, and we provide a safe, affordable, high impact programs that are specifically designed to meet the needs of our community.
Wonderful. Well, how did you get into this business?
Absolutely. I got into it 20 years ago and learned the power of a nonprofit. We're a self-independent nonprofit in here. And the cool part about working for a nonprofit or helping in a nonprofit, you specifically cover the need. You help cover that need and help make a difference. And that's what I do. I make a difference for a living. It's great that I get paid for it too. That's kind of like a cherry on top, but that's what brought me in to make a difference for the kids, to impact their lives, to help them while they need us the most.
Wonderful. Well, now, what do you think are maybe some myths or misconceptions in your industry or field?
A lot of the times people feel that if you're a nonprofit, you get a government funding and you're good to go. The misconception is, no, we have to raise every penny to keep our doors open for the kids. And that's why we do a lot of fundraising events. We golf, we sell Christmas trees, we have galas. So we got very creative about doing that. And we have to raise every penny to make sure we still provide free after school program. A lot of our programs that have the fees, the low fees, we offer scholarships for those programs. So for us to not deny a single family, and since we opened our doors in 1952, we did not decline a single scholarship request. And that's thanks to the generosity of the community. That's what keeps us afloat. But that will be one misconception, that yes, you're just getting funded. No, we're here for one mission: to support the kids. However, we raise every penny to keep our doors open for kids.
Wonderful. Now, we know marketing is really the heart of every business. So how are you getting the word out there and attracting people to the Youth Center?
Absolutely. We have to think like a business too. And though we're a nonprofit, programs are our business. We have to share the information about the mission, the work that we do, and attract the customers through that, the same way as we do the events. As any business, we go through local newspapers. We work with the marketing team at Los Alamitos High School, the students who write the stories, who share the social media posts for us. And we have our board of directors who have their official marketing committee team, and they work on figuring out how to promote our business and how to share the work that we do. Unfortunately, our budget is not that huge when it comes to marketing. So a lot of the in-house, but we try to be very creative and utilizing the free media, or trying to figure out what can we do to share the work that we do.
Wonderful. Now, have you ever thought about doing your own podcast or anything like that?
The thought came through and left, just because there is, as a nonprofit, you are a very small team. You work with a very small team, and you just don't have enough resources to do that. And you manage day-to-day operations, you manage your team. We only have 3 full-time staff members, 47 part-timers. However, we serve 3,400 kids. So it's like 4 elementary schools combined. So it's a lot of kids that come through our doors with limited resources. However, we have 500 volunteers, but somebody has to manage it. So yes, podcast is a great idea. No, not enough resources.
Well, that's understood. So now, outside of work, Lina, what do you like to do for fun?
I love to travel. I like to drink good wine and spend time with my family. Not in that order, but travel and photography would be my top things. The way that kind of takes me out from my day-to-day work and brings me joy and helps me unplug, so I could recharge and get back to what we're doing here.
I love it. Well, Lina, please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about the youth center.
One thing that I think everybody should remember, that for all the years that we work with kids in here, our parents say the same thing over and over again. The youth center made a difference in their child's life, and it made a difference in their family's life. So we matter, we make a difference in here, and we can't do it alone. So if you're interested in helping in any way, just reach out. Either reach out to the youth center or reach out to any similar organizations that work with kids, because they probably can utilize you, and you will make a big difference in a child's life, because the kids, their childhood goes so fast, and we only have a limited time where we could help them become the best they could be, to help them find their passion, help them find something they feel good about themselves, especially now in the electronic age where kids are a little bit detached from day-to-day conversation and day-to-day hands-on activities, and their parents mostly work 2-3 jobs. So for us to have enough volunteers, enough resources for them to listen to a kid, to help them find their passion either through science or give them something, and that will spark their imagination and passion, and once they find something they're good at, we've done our job, check mark. So we need people like that, and
I love that.
it
I
makes
love
a
it.
difference.
Well, one thing, how can our listeners learn more about the youth center?
Best way is go to our website, theyouthcenter.org. It's theyouthcenter.org, and there is information on everything: our programs, our events, how to get involved, our board of directors. We are small but mighty.
I love it. Well, Lina, I really appreciate you being on the show here, and I wish you and the youth center so much success moving forward.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Happy to be here.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnporangecounty.com. That's gnporangecounty.com, or call 714-941-8862.
Wow, thank you, Lina.